You are now tuned into the chronicles of Guero Fantasma.
Alright guys, how's everybody feeling tonight? I'm gonna read you a little piece that I wrote a while back. I do not have the name of it, but I really hope that you enjoy it. It's from an old Instagram. I had a little secret Instagram. It's a secret. Don't tell everyone. But I'm going public with it. Your boy's doxing himself. It's going to be my dopamine overdose Instagram that's got music, poetry, writings, feelsy stuff that I can connect with babes on. Connect with everybody, really. Show that side of me. The part of me that I didn't really show most people when I was younger. I kind of grew to like it. Grew to love it, really. Being able to show who you are authentically to the world, even though it's maybe not the social norm as a burly man to be feelsy, to have heart, to have feelings, to show love. My old Instagram name used to be Never Lose Your Flames, but I've changed it since. I've changed it since. So now it is Dopamine Overdose, and I will have that link somewhere. Wherever you follow me, you will be able to come across it somewhere. I used to post a lot of writings. I was going through something kind of heavy a couple years ago. 2 years ago. Around 2 years ago. And it was just a weird, tough situation. I won't get into details. But it was a hard time. And I found that what helped me was writing. I used to go to Starbucks almost on the daily, probably four to five times a week. And I would go and I'd sit there and I'd get a coffee and then I would just write. My goal was to write something every day. It didn't really have to be about what I was feeling or going through, but it was just like, let me write, let me express myself in some way. And sometimes it really didn't have to deal with what I was going through, what I went through. It was kind of like, sometimes I put myself in other people's shoes, or like what I thought could happen, to people, or what I've seen happen to people. Maybe friends that I had, close friends that I had, that they went through something that I witnessed, and I was able to kind of write different things. I think this was kind of written based on something that I went through. Obviously, when you write, you shape your words in a way to really paint a photo, paint a picture that people can appreciate and enjoy it like an art piece. Maybe they don't necessarily relate to it, but they see it as something for what it is. You can really paint a great picture with words, and I think that a lot of writers do that so beautifully. So after this long intro, I will be reading you a piece that I wrote, so I hope that you enjoy it. He held on to the thorns that cut deep, with eyes completely fixed as if he could keep what would leave him feeling drained and weak. As the petals' colors began to fade, the thorns cut deeper, like the sharpest blade. Pain mistaken for passion, he'd wear the red like a symbol in fashion. Eyes rolled back as he fell to his knees, understanding he would lack, mistaking love for his disease. Hope you enjoyed that. This is a little piece that I wrote it's kind of like, you know what you're going, you know what you're in, you know, and you know that it's not good, you know, toxic relationships. The part that says, he held on to the thorns that cut deep with eyes completely fixed as if he could keep. Me, right? Me. I. What are we talking about? Sometimes I think we fall into a situation that we paint someone to be someone that they're not, you know. In our mind, they're who we want them to be. And that can be very, very toxic or toxica for all my Mexican babes listening. No, it could be very detrimental to our health. I mean, if you're so fixed on being with someone and you know that it's just not good for you and it's not working out, and they're not giving you the same energy, then it just becomes a difficult situation, and you're the only one, you know, given towards. I've been in that situation, and I haven't always been, you know, the good person in the relationship. There's been times when I was young and I was stupid, and you know, I wasn't what I should have been, you know. I think we all are guilty of that. You know, we grow up and we learn from situations, and hopefully we mature. But I've been here before, you know, and we just have to be really careful. And love is blind, you know. Love can kind of make you stupid. Although I don't claim love when it hurts you like that, you know. Was I in love? I definitely acted like it because, man, I was given everything, you know. And most of us are guilty of that, giving too much to someone who isn't really, you know, up to par with where we are at mentally and wanting the relationship to be. So that's just, something that we go through as humans. But know that it's a strength to love that hard when someone isn't giving you that same energy. But think about all the time you're wasting on the person that doesn't deserve it. Is time lost that you could have with the person that does deserve it. All that time trying to make something work with the person that it's not going to work with is time you could be spending with the person that is for you and is going to give you the same energy back. And we can't let these situations ruin us, wreck us, to where we give up on love. It isn't love's fault. No, it's life. In a way, if we take responsibility, it kind of is a little bit our fault, because if that person's not there, but we're continuing to believe that, no, but they will be, or no, they are, they just don't know it yet. It's really hard to convince someone that they should love you, you know? So, don't feel bad about it, though. It's okay. You're a beautiful person inside and out, and that person's failure to validate your love and your efforts doesn't mean you don't have them. That's not it's not your problem. That's their problem. Now, they may have caused it, or at least contributed to it, but just know that you're better and you're worth more than that. It takes a lot of effort to cut off something that we want to work, but also feeling sad and feeling hurt means that you did care. And knowing that you have the ability to care that much should motivate you to continue trying and finding someone, not them, someone else that you can give all your beautiful attributes to. And that's kind of awesome. Knowing that you can love someone that much, you're like, you know what, this is going to be awesome when it's the right person. This person isn't that person. So now let's take a little time, work on myself, get my mental in check, and then we will be looking for the right type of person. We will attract the right type of person. So thank you again for tuning in. This ended up being a lot longer than what I thought. Kind of going into the subject. But I appreciate you listening in. And if you do like this type of content, please let me know. I will be kind of wanting to do more like this and reading a piece out of my poetry / writings, and then just kind of expounding on my mental process before writing, and then during writing it, and then just kind of after, just kind of flowing, talking, helping people realize that it's okay to love. It's okay to give love a shot. If it doesn't work, don't shut it down, homie. Don't be closed for business. Just find someone else that deserves your business. I hope you have a great day. That's going to be the end of this Guero Phantasma episode. Audio only. Dopamine overdose break off. And thank you for listening. Hope you have a great night and day, people. Love you guys.